If you have been a member of our channel, you have understood and been following the process of building this entire Lego room from the ground up. Well, the cool thing is we're really seeing the end of this project progress, and when it's finally complete, we can start adding our Lego. And the first thing we are gonna probably do is build our table for our Lego city, which honestly is gonna come from this entire area and be a little bit odd shaped, which will make it fun, and take up this entire room, which, to put it in perspective, is a very, very large room. And like, this is I don't even know how big this table is. It's gotta be like at least over 3 foot by 7 foot. And that is just a small portion. So you could really put into perspective on how big this Lego city is gonna be. It'll be very large, very big, and very full of Lego trains. That's kind of the game plan. And if you want to see what we're gonna do with the rest of the Lego room, make sure to check out those videos in that series, because I have gone through and explained that quite extensively. Another day, another progress on this basement. You can see a little bit of shininess, and I went ahead and put all those corners up that I got feedback from you guys. I put all of those, I don't know what to call them, corner trim, corner beads, corner metal, sheet metal, I don't know, but it works for drywall. And I actually put a few up before I started mudding and taping the other day. And this is kind of what it's gonna look like. So this is, believe it or not, this piece is under all of this mud. So I think it makes it way more sturdy. So if like I run into it or something, it'll be good. So anyways, gonna finish wrapping up all of these sheet metals. I think it costed me, well, one thing I'm gonna do is do a full breakout of like every single cost in here. I don't know if I should show the wife that or not, but I bought 10 or 11 pieces to begin with, and then I went and bought another 15. So what is that, 20? Oh wow, my math is so bad right now. I'm just exhausted. 26 pieces, and truthfully, I just finished this entire room, and then over here, like, there's some miscellaneous pieces, like this right here doesn't have one. Some of the ceiling doesn't have some, like, wait, right there. That piece doesn't have some. I have one more big long sheet. I did finish that one, and then I guess the last one that doesn't is that one right there, and the ceiling on the opposite side of that duct. So truthfully, I don't even know if I'm gonna do the ceilings. I might just use normal tape and just use this one long piece to kind of wrap up maybe one piece there, and then as soon as you walk down right there, just because I'll probably run into that the most. But anyways, that's kind of where we're at, and continuing forward with this basement progress. Here's a little bit of a behind the scenes of us working and filling in all of those screw holes with mud. And of course, starting to work on our tape. Look at that. Even Georgianne is lending a hand. This was only the second day we were kind of getting this mud on the ground and trying to get it moving along. But overall, it's a good first step. Here's a previous clip that I had just found, and I wanted to show some of the efforts that probably get overlooked, but my gosh, it's just a lot of work that goes into an entire project like this. And I would say a lot of, skilled labor and all that stuff, but this is my first time doing any of these things. And I promise you, if you want to DIY and you are determined, I am pretty sure you can do it. So here's just cutting out one of those ceiling electrical outlet holes for your lights. Your ceiling light, I think, is what they call it nowadays. But yeah, a lot of dust. And thankfully, we don't have any Lego in this room currently, because you could see the exhaustion on my face and how dirty I am. I think it's no secret, but yes, the exhaustion is finally reaching, and I'm not gonna lie, we've got a lot of progress, and I think the next step is to get this professionally done, mudded and taped, and of course sanded and that whole jazz. But I went ahead and started preparing for that. I've reached out to a few different friends of friends of friends of dogs' friends to try and find someone who will come and mud and tape this. I already have our first person who I thought I locked and loaded kind of bail on us. And I think that's important to bring up, that, like, by all means, guys, nothing in this project has gone right. Like, it's been from start to finish with different challenges, and I think that just feeds into the challenges and some of the things that probably, like, a lot of people and most don't really talk about. So of course I'm going to share that experience with you guys, because like I just said, I lined up someone, a friend of a friend of a friend, to come and finish this out. Was anticipating them to show up in the morning, and then got a text like, hey, backing out. And you know what? Like, that's life. It's not a big deal. Fortunately for me, I didn't like pay him or anything like that ahead of time. So that is the good. But I'm going to be doing a look around and trying to get someone else to come and finish this. I think it just makes the sense to get a professionally well done job. I think we did a great job for the most part on this mud and tape, but I think it'll just go a lot faster and I can focus on other things and then obviously prepare for the Lego and painting. We are going to paint it. I definitely think painting is an easy thing and kind of enjoyable for like Georgiana and stuff. So I'll be very blessed that she's gonna be helping, maybe a little paint party. But let's take a quick view of our cleaned out Lego room because it's like the first time we have this basically just wide open and cleaned up. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you a little bit around and keep telling you a little bit about the progress. I also want to thank everybody for this entire series, commenting and giving me advice, whether I use your advice or just listen to your opinions. Trust me, you have no idea how helpful it was to just have a comment section and motivating as you guys were to just actually be help, whether it was an opinion or whatever it may be. Like, truthfully, I cannot thank you enough because we've come such a long way. Like, just like I couldn't have done this without my uncle or my friend and his dad. I couldn't have done it with you guys. So thank you so much for the support and let's look at our progress now. So as you come down the stairs and landing pad of our official new Lego room, we have some mud on many things, and then obviously we have those like metal pieces that will have to get mud over them. I'm just gonna probably leave those for the professional to finish and complete it. But I went ahead and installed those. Me and my uncle just finished the last gist of all of it. So when you go ahead and turn into this room over here, you have a closet which actually has a bunch of like Lego sets way back in there. I didn't put a light in here, but I don't know, maybe I should have, but it's honestly not a big deal. It's just going to be a storage closet, and under there you can always just put like one of those electric lights or whatever you want to call them. So anyways, we do have the bigger room over here. We had like a whole bump out. I was thinking to actually put like all of our Lego pieces on our stair lights under that. I feel like that would just make a great spot and might overall look pretty good, or a shelving that would fit that entire depth that comes like out to here. I don't know. I feel like that might be a good plan. But regardless, it's that, or we make this into our office and probably streaming area. I don't know. This room is super tentative. It is a big room, and we guess we do have a lot of options. So, but for the most part, it's nice and wide open. The mud job is halfway decent, but pretty big room. So that is the first one, the really open to anything room. Maybe it could be a workout room. I have no idea. But on the big portion of our space over here, this is going to be our Lego City area. Let me take a just good view of like how big this room and space is going to be. This is going to be the entire like Lego City area. All over here, this is like our old streaming desk, and you could just see this is a very large desk. I think it's like 3.5 foot by like 8 foot. So you can see how big this Lego City truthfully is going to be. I would like to have displays against the walls and whatnot, and then probably go out and all the way into like this midsection over here. As we continue on, this left space, which is very grand, is going to have floor to wall and Lego displays. As we talked about in previous videos, overall, it's pretty much ready to go. Of course, needing sanding, some more mud, and then, of course, a good old paint job. And then on this side, we do have a window and another area over here, adding more to the giant Lego space that we have. Holy heck, when I'm going through this, I'm just kind of like realizing how empty it is in here and how much room we truthfully have down here. It's gonna be pretty crazy. I'm super excited to see where we go from here. Obviously, hopefully we keep moving forward before the summer ends. This project is taking a little bit longer, but I will keep in mind I took like a 2.5 week kind of break just to focus on Brickworld Chicago, because truthfully that required a lot of my attention, and obviously with my attention focused there, I couldn't get anything done down here. But now we're shifting gears, trying to wrap this up, and then on to the next thing. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed our update for today's video. I can't thank you enough for supporting this series and the new direction that we're kind of taking in this new Lego room. Of course, it's been a kind of DIY entire project, and if I can do it, I promise you anyone else can do it. But thank you guys so much, and we will see you in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and continue on this series as we take this room into our dream Lego room and final completion. Anyways, I'm Christo from Stud City. Love you guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Out.